My mom was like every other mom. She was nice and caring and loving, and came to all my ball games and hockey games. Did everything a good mom would do. And when she was 44 is when she got diagnosed with cancer. That was pretty tough for me, really tough for my sister, and really tough for my brother. I was 21 then, and she started off with not being able to swallow very well. And in February of 1996, they diagnosed her with cancer, with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. And in November of that year, she passed away. To start with, since we had known the survival rate was quite high, we had just thought that this would just be a bump in the road, and that after treatments and stuff it would be back to normal. But as it progressed really quickly, things got a little more dire for us. I would get upset, I would be sad. I was away at university at the time, and my mom was in a different city, so I'd visit every weekend, and she would call, and I would call her, and you could just hear in her voice as things were changing for her, and she was getting weaker and weaker. And I feel bad in my life because I didn't make it. I remember the phone call. I remember getting phoned. It was November 12th my mom passed away, so it was a Remembrance Day weekend. And I had just kissed her goodbye on November the 11th to go back to school, and I told her I'd see her next week. And she said, "I love you, I'll see you next week." And then less than 24 hours later, I got the phone call that my mom had passed away. And I just thought to myself, I should have been there. But I know, it was better in the end for her. She was no longer in pain, no longer hurting. And for that, I was a little bit relieved. Well, because my mom passed away at such a young age of 44, she never got to meet any of her grandkids. She never got to see me get married. She never got to see me finish university or become a school teacher. And so I guess what I've taken away from this is that you don't know when your time is up. And so you need to do everything every day to live your life to the fullest and not wait and say, "Oh, I'll do this tomorrow or next week." I think every day we should tell the people we love that we love them and that we care for them. And even though we may have disagreements or arguments like brothers and sisters do, or fathers and sons, or mothers and daughters, we need to let them know that we love them no matter what, and that we'll always be there for them. And he's really special and important in my life. This was when my mom was first diagnosed with cancer. When we first went to the hospital, I bought this at the gift shop and gave it to her because I knew I'd be at university and I wouldn't be with her, and at least she'd have something with her that reminded her of me. And so I bought her this, and she had this until her final day on our earth. And then I got him back, and now he sits in my son's bedroom on a shelf, so that my son, who never met my mother, can at least understand the importance of him.